Interesting facts about Portugal. The world's oldest bookstore, the Livraria Bertrand, is located in Lisbon. Second largest bridge in Europe is in Portugal. The Vasco da Gama Bridge is about 11 miles long. Did you know Turkey is home to not one but two continents? In Turkey, you will find a dessert made out of chicken. It is called tavuk göksu. Turkey is the largest producer of hazelnuts, producing 684,000 yearly. Did you know the UK is home to the world's oldest underground network? The UK's underground network, commonly known as the London Underground or the Tube, first opened on January 10, 1863, making it over 160 years old as of 2024. Fish and chips are believed to have been popularized as a dish by Jewish immigrants in London during the 19th century. In the UK, it is illegal for anyone to die in the Houses of Parliament. Did you know France has a hidden beach that disappears twice a day? France makes over 1,000 kinds of cheese, including brie and camembert. France is home to the world's biggest and most renowned art museum, the Louvre. You may know it for its most iconic artwork, the Mona Lisa. Did you know that in 393 AD, the Olympic Games were canceled and didn't start up again for over 1,500 years? The 2024 Summer Olympics marks the third time Paris has hosted the event. The Olympic ring's 5 colors, along with the white backdrop, reflect colors found on the flags of all participating nations, so everyone is represented. The overlaps also represent international cooperation and the coming together of athletes from all over the world. Berlin is 9 times bigger than Paris. Germany has the biggest economy in the EU, followed by France and Italy. Germany has 25,000 castles. Guinness World Records says the world's narrowest street is in Reutlingen, Germany. It is called Spreuerhofstrasse and is 31 centimeters, 1 foot wide at its narrowest point.
First acknowledged in 1219, the Danish flag remains the oldest state flag in the world still in use by an independent nation. Denmark is the world's biggest producer of ranched minks. Denmark is an archipelago made up of over 100 islands.
Spain has 47 World Heritage Sites. All throughout Spain, there are several prehistoric rock art, historic cities, and buildings. Contribution to modern society. Spain is responsible for giving the world the mop and bucket. This occurred in 1856. Developed cigarettes. The precedent to the modern cigarettes, which was developed around the 17th century, was first developed in Spain. Monaco and Indonesia's flags both feature 2 horizontal bands, with red on top and white below. Similarly, the Polish flag features an inverse of both colors, which draws inspiration from the Polish emblem of a white eagle on a red field. UNESCO World Heritage Sites are important places that have a natural and cultural heritage. In particular, Poland has 16 World Heritage Sites, with the first 2 added on the list in 1978. Zapiekanka is Poland's version of pizza. The twist here is that it does not contain any tomato sauce. Typically, this Polish street food has a baguette base with lots of mushrooms, ketchup, and melted cheese on top.
The Norwegian flag was designed in 1821. Norway gave the world the cheese slicer. The cheese slicer was invented way back in 1925 by Thor Björklund and has become a staple of all Scandinavian kitchens, and many others around the world. A little over 1,000 Norwegians can say they live in hell. The small village is within walking distance of Trondheim's International Airport and even has its own train station. Norway is the world's most successful nation at the Winter Olympic Games. Despite having little more than 5 million residents, Norway has won more medals than any other country in Olympic history.
The Swedish flag that we can see as of now was introduced in 1906. The country features a hotel made entirely of ice that is constructed anew each winter when the temperatures are low enough that it doesn't melt away. The ice hotel is located in Jukkasjärvi and is constructed from blocks of ice as large as 2 tons that are cut from the local Torn River. One of the many countries which bought Swedish products over the years was North Korea, who agreed to purchase 1,000 Volvo vehicles in 1974. Unfortunately, they never paid for them, and the Swedish government is still trying to collect on a debt that has now grown to 2.7 billion Swedish kroner, about US 300 million. Sweden is famous for many inventions, most notably, perhaps, for dynamite, which was invented by Alfred Nobel in 1867. He was a chemist, engineer, and businessman who held over 355 different patents during his lifetime.
The Russian flag was made in 1991. Tetris was invented in Russia. In 1984, Alexei Pajitnov developed the first version of Tetris for the Electronica 60 computer. Russia has 12 active volcanoes. Lake Baikal in Siberia is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is the deepest lake in the world.